Hello and welcome to the Helios blog. My name is Helios, here for another reaction video. Today, Patrice O'Neal gives some more relationship advice. Let's get into it.
The reason she's alone is because she's difficult.
Women are not accepting the bare minimum.
Women fuck men they respect.
All the women who say things like, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man, like, y'all impress me.
Women just gaslight each other and say what they want to hear.
About things that happened.
No, I know. You know the
that
big
was,
story. I guess they had to do that, though. You can't start a precedent. You can't have
a no-tolerance policy, which I can't stand the no-tolerance policy. It's like a kid brings a pretzel to school, bites it to look like a gun, points it at somebody, and they suspend him for a week. Yeah, that's silly.
That's you know, I mean, it might be bordering on that Nazi discipline, but you know what? He did go in the stands. It's clear. You can't make like decisions.
Case basis. What happened to the case by case basis? When you run into the stands because you were laying down and some bonehead throws a fucking soda at you and you start pummeling a guy that you think was him, then there's a problem.
So you're saying extenuating circumstance. This is very.
Why can't we? We can't. These days we're full of zero tolerance. What happened to case by case? It doesn't happen anymore in court. It doesn't happen anywhere. We talked about it with divorce.
This is an unprecedented opinion by a white guy.
Oh,
by the way,
I enjoy the case by case.
I've never heard a white guy say
I'm a big case by case guy too.
I've never heard this from white people before.
I don't like.
People with a brain generally think, you know, in shades of grey. But there are some places where we shouldn't do that, right? But anyway, here's the problem. The problem is this. Women can't be treated on a case-by-case basis. There are certain things that, you know, should be a rule and not the exception, right? Because right now, the way that the current system works, it's hurting both men and women. So, all right, let's continue.
Lock him up and lock him up and
he did A.
Whatever.
So let's look at what A gets down the little flow chart, and he's got to go here, here, here. You know, it's bullshit.
But his wife, and I said this before even reading the fucking thing. I know his wife started the fucking thing.
All right.
I can't imagine. First of all, okay. He's in Chicago, an obscure, let's face it, obscure-ass Antonio 47-year-old Davis, right? Just a role play on the Knicks. Now, he's in Chicago. What fucking guy go, oh, shit, I see a black woman and some kids. You know what? That's probably Antonio Davis' wife. I'm going to fuck with her. No. Yeah. He was booing. He was going, Antonio Davis sucks. You suck when you was here, you big Buddha Buddha. And she goes, that's my motherfucking husband. Suck my dick. And that's his children. And up in his fucking face. This is why, like...
Again, this is a truism of the modern world. Women feel free to say whatever they want because there's no threat of violence, right? And again, women are protected class. So, whereas men have to live in reality and have to modulate their speech because if you say certain things, you will get punched in the face. Women don't have that same thing. So they feel comfortable running their mouth, and sometimes it leads to very negative consequences. Sometimes for the man and not for the girl, ironically. Like for the girl's man is what I'm saying. All right. Shitting time. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit all for notifications. Share this video. Buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks. Drop me a donation like Hunter M, Adrian R, and Tom M. Shout outs to them. Just click more in the video description. Go to my Patreon and subscribe. Patreon.com/theheliosblog. Alright, let's continue.
Again, you think I don't like women? I love them, and this is why I'm hard. My girl asked me the same goofy shit last night. Would you come into the stands and that? No. Fucking no. Because I know you got a big mouth, and what guy just says, you're Patrice's fucking girl, you fucking... She's gonna be protective of people saying her husband stinks, and that's what happened.
But you know,
he should have stayed and stop being in love so much, motherfuckers.
It's not about love. It's about pride much more than love, and that's the problem. Because if you truly love the person you're with, you wouldn't destroy your own life to deal with them, right? Well, that's actually not true. It really does depend on the circumstance, as we were talking about, case-by-case basis. Guy breaks into your house and is threatening your family. Yeah, you'd risk your life, right? But if some guy's being an idiot, you can ignore him safely. You're fine. No need to get into a, brawl that ends up in court and in the hospital over that garbage. Who cares? Run your mouth, idiot.
This is we've touched on this subject in a different area. The movies, the movie theater, or
right.
anytime you're out. If your chick starts shit with someone,
you need to discipline her, not the guy. You say, sorry that my girlfriend is being so disrespectful to you, and you go and take the girl away. Even if they are the ones that caused the problem. We're not out here starting fights because our girl started it. No. If you as the man want to start a fight, then you go ahead and start a fight. But she's not the one that's going to be starting a fight on your behalf. No, you as the leader of the relationship get to wield the power. She doesn't choose when to wield your power.
And you're looking like, oh boy,
you know whose fault that is?
You gotta step in.
You know whose fault that is?
Who?
The man.
Why?
You gotta learn how to raise your girlfriends better.
It's true. No, absolutely true.
No. My girl closes her fucking mouth because every time
right.
I see somebody behave in a certain way, like point at a girl, I go, sweetie, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. If I step back, this particular man that you think you're entitled to talk to in a certain way will punch you through a fucking wall.
Exactly right. The only reason some of these girls feel that they can say what they can say is because they think they're safe from the consequences of their actions, and they're not.
You can't beat them up.
Yeah.
So if you can't beat them up, shut your mouth.
Right.
Shut up.
Exactly.
Don't ever come out of pocket with some fucking guy.
You don't get to choose when to wield my power. I choose when. Because I'm the leader of this relationship. If you start stuff, it's just like, basically, I am your weapon, and you're threatening them with your weapon, which is me. You're treating me like an object, and not only that, treating me as an object that's below you, that you can just wield whenever you want. That's why it's disrespectful.
But just being a human being, you've never had that happen. I talked about this a while ago. I was in a Brooklyn movie theater. A whole row of Puerto Ricans were in there. Whole family. I mean, from grandpa down to the whining little fucking just out of the womb, already pierced ears, fucking little Puerto Rican kid.
Who's already talking at the movies?
Oh, already yapping at the movies. And a woman who just wouldn't shut the fuck up about, it was Mission Impossible 2. Tom Cruise is on the screen.
Okay.
And she's like, oh, Tom Cruise. What I would do to him. Let me tell. And we're like right there, right next to him. You reach a point as a human where your sense goes out of your head. Now, I hadn't reached that point yet because I know I'm scoping the scene out. I'm scoping it. So I'm beyond just the woman yelling. I'm looking at the whole row going, they are all together. There are men in there, probably with knives.
Exactly.
I'm not fucking with this. My girlfriend turns around, and she had reached the point beyond, excuse me, could you be quiet? Hey, we're watching a movie. Now, she went right up to, hey, could you shut the fuck up?
Oh. Yeah, them's fighting words. Yeah, I would be actually extremely angry at my girlfriend for doing that. Because she's putting not only her own, she's putting my and her life in danger. And I'm meant to now handle her and them. I have to defuse the situation. So she's extremely disrespectful for doing that. And I would get mad. For sure.
And the girl goes, oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Anthony, see, this is, just keep your story, just keep it in your head.
Yeah. It's been in my
Immediately,
head.
that's your girl's fucking fault.
That's right.
No way she should open her fucking
That's
mouth.
right.
But I'm
with
like,
a family of Puerto Ricans.
I'm like
and say,
Bush
"Shut
with
the fuck
Iraq.
up."
I can't just leave.
No, you can't
I
leave
can't
now,
just pull out my
but
forces.
She put you in a bad
I don't
spot.
deny that.
Exactly. She disrespectfully put you in a bad spot, and now you have to defuse the situation. She needs to learn that that is not all right. That is not okay behavior. It's very bad.
I don't deny her. The Puerto Rican's boyfriend turned around to me and then went, "Oh, you put her in battle mode." I'm like, "Oh shit, she's in battle mode." My chick, you know, she's not gonna fight this Puerto Rican woman, and the family now is turning around and I'll smack that smile off your fucking face, motherfucker. That's what it turned into, and brave me had to get up, find the usher, and find another theater the movie was playing in.
Exactly.
I had to flee the situation.
Exactly right.
Intelligent.
Thank you for.
No, that's right. But you should literally say, "I apologize for my girlfriend's disrespectful behavior. We are going to leave now." And then you're going to leave the scene and berate her for getting you into a bad situation. She should never disrespect you like that. Ever. By making moves like that. Because who is expected to fight? Not her. So she's wielding you in a way that is not okay.
You wasn't a pussy, and as you
No,
walked
I was
out,
the biggest pussy ever.
You wasn't a pussy. That was the smartest thing you could have ever did.
That's right.
First of all, you should have just sat down and deconstructed your girl's mentality for saying that. Now you go, okay, you said shut the fuck up, sweetie. What was the next thing you was thinking?
All right, let's take this step by step.
What was the next thing that was going through your mind when you told a volatile Puerto Rican girl who's speaking at an inanimate object to shut the fuck up? Okay, now what was you thinking after that? What was the next step?
Next step is
Exactly. I was thinking that she was
Literally.
gonna shut the fuck up. Is that what you was fucking thinking? That's entitlement, and it's white girl entitlement. That shit is just like it's just like when you walk down the street and a white woman will not move to the left or the right. She stays straight a fucking head because this is her streets.
You see that?
She feels protected all the time.
Yeah.
I got to do this while she just walks straight ahead. Now, it's not confrontation. There's a sense of protection that white women have. And women in general have this protection feel.
I don't think that's a white thing.
because that happens to
Because
me
in my
all the
neighborhood,
time,
that happens all the time,
Yeah.
too. And
Yeah, it's an entitlement thing. I'm so special and so important that you need to accommodate me. That's what it is. And because they do that, they're like, again, women don't understand, a lot of them, that there's the constant threat of violence. That was the threat of violence right there. And she was being an idiot to invoke that, to get that going.
it's more of a money thing.
A black woman is not going to say shut the fuck up. She thought of the second thing before shut the fuck up came out because she was ready to deal with the fuck
Right.
up. Your girl goes, will you shut the fuck up, please? Thank you. What? Bitch, do you realize your fists or your nails got to be out when you say shut the fuck up to a Puerto Rican girl?
Nails.
She should have been standing.
That's right.
Right.
Like, fucking with the nail, with the
Nails
nose
Exactly.
and shit.
Right.
To scratch her face when she said shut the fuck up. That is your fault, Anthony. You have to, you got to condition her to never do that.
That's right.
After that situation, rules were instilled that shan't happen again.
Well, that's happened to most of us, man.
Most guys.
I was
and let me tell you something quickly before Opie gets started. That is a situation that everybody gets into, and it is. And I wish there was something that can be done, but everyone in the theater was intimidated by that row. Everyone, white, black, other Puerto Ricans. It was such a loud family that you knew if you said boo to them, you were done. You were done. They were turning around and, fuck you and everything like that. So why should an entire theater be intimidated by 1 row when everyone should rally round and go, shut the fuck up and get the fuck out because I'm trying to watch
Yeah, but when she said that, where was everybody else to back you up?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
They coward.
That's why they have the expression, you and what army, right? That's why they have it. If there's no army, then you can't be saying stuff like that.
I watched heads disappear in their seats. I never saw people slump down so low. When they sit in front of me, they're up. They're fucking on phone books. When there's a head in front of me blocking my view. This time, everyone slumped down so low.
Will you please shut the fuck up is never ever gonna shut somebody the fuck. That is intimidation. That's like your girl should have been ready to
It's calling someone out for a fight.
It's calling somebody out. I mean, and it's almost like she put your girl. This is your girl's fucking fault. She put everybody in a bad position. I'm gonna tell you what she did. She put you in a bad spot. Then she put the girl's boyfriend in a bad spot because he knows, hey, you know what? I like stabbing motherfuckers to death, but I don't dislike you, dude, but you know I'm gonna have to fuck you up.
Right.
That's right. Right. I didn't even mention that, but he has to answer as right. Exactly. He's also forced by pride to do that. Well, he's not forced, but you get what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, it's all kinds of terrible.
Right, and then it puts the girl who's talking in a bad spot because she cannot let a white woman say shut the fuck up and not go, I know you didn't, da-da-da-da-da. And if she had just did what her job is to be a demure white girl, which is to go, excuse me, I can't enjoy this movie.
Pardon. You know whose ultimate fault it is? I understand the repercussions after. For being so delicious. You know whose fault it is, though? That fucking bitch. She should have shut the fuck up.
Fair enough, but that's not your training.
It doesn't matter, right? She made the mistake, but your girl should know better. And that she didn't know better reflects poorly on you, the boyfriend, who's supposed to teach her right from wrong, effectively.
Right.
Hold on, I gotta go to the phones. Someone's calling Anthony out on this. Dave on Long Island, what's up?
Yeah, hi. I'm on a payphone, so it's a little noisy.
All right.
But last time I remember you telling the story, they were black, not Puerto Rican. What are you afraid of?
No. Dude, I never said they were black. It was a family of Puerto Ricans.
I don't know. You're using the same, she's in battle mode. I don't remember any Puerto Ricans.
No, it was absolutely Puerto Rican because it was a huge family. I described it as a huge family.
Yeah.
So Anthony, it's like Chinese, Japanese.
Whatever. No, I will absolutely deny that, sir. It was a Puerto Rican family.
It definitely was a Puerto Rican story because Puerto Rican will give you Puerto Ricans will give you out. That's the good thing about Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
They will give you an out if you piss them off. They'll go, son, they'll talk to you. Puerto Ricans will talk to you because they know how serious they are about the violence and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they will let you get a reprieve. But if it's not a black girl, because a black girl would have went, what the fuck did that bitch say? And her man would have tried to stop her because she would have immediately started lunging at your woman.
Yeah, that's great. Very well-raised people here, in this situation. Girlfriend, so well-raised, just being a total idiot, getting herself in trouble for no reason, just out of, Idiots are going to be idiots. Because idiots are going to be idiots, you should not then stoop to their level. Don't play chess with a pigeon. It will crap all over the board and enjoy it.
I know it was a Puerto Rican story.
Those big-ass nails. Now, I thought, like you said, the second it happened, I'm thinking 5 steps ahead.
Right.
Like, where is this going? I went into, defensive mode.
You should have.
I'm trying to figure out what's happening. And all I could figure is, if she lunges at my girl, I'm going to have to get in between. Because now that's my job. And if I even look like I'm injuring this guy's girl, trying to keep her off of my girl, he then is going to stick a knife in my side.
But that's where you plead to him.
That's right. And in that situation, you say, you talk to the guy and say, I'm sorry my girl was so disrespectful. It's time for us to go. And you look at her like you look at a child that just took a cookie out of the cookie jar. You know, look at him and you have that expression on your face like, can you believe this? And you walk off.
See, this is.
But you can't do it during a physical dispute. There's no pleading. It happens like that.
This
2
is
seconds.
where pimping is dying. You go and plead, in pimp style to this guy while his girls talk. I always disregard a woman in these situations.
Right.
I look.
It's your own shit.
This one girl, I was at a show and she was like, "You suck. You ain't funny. Why?" And I'm looking at her man like, I'm like, "Sweetie, hold on a second, dude. Now." I explained to the crowd, this
You're
type
appealing
of shit,
to the gentleman?
I said, this
That's
type of shit
hilarious.
that get good motherfuckers in fights. Now, if I cannot tell his girl, shut the fuck up. Now, I'm about 6'4", 300-something pounds. She can't beat me up. The thing that she's doing is because I'm letting her do it.
That's
You
right.
understand what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Girls do what you let them do when they're So I go, dude, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you to shut your fucking mouth, right? And then your man's going to have to protect your honor by fucking with me. Now, we two good motherfuckers sitting here getting ready to fight because you are an out-of-control bitch. And
That's
I
right.
tell this guy, listen,
Exactly.
you have to raise your bitch correctly.
You put
That's
it
right.
on the guy.
Always.
All of a sudden, now that guy's thinking, he was thinking, this motherfucker fucks with my bitch, I'm going to fuck him up. You turned it around to where if he fucks with you, it's now his fault for not keeping his...
Yeah, no, that's right. She did that because she thinks that that's okay to do, which means she disrespects you as the man enough that she thinks that that's okay to do. Obviously, that means she's poorly raised, highly disrespectful, and in the wrong. So you need to set her straight.
Keeping his
in line.
bitch in control.
Wow.
That's right.
All right, let's go to the phone.
Absolutely.
John in Connecticut. John.
Patrice O'Neal.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey, John.
That's without a doubt.
I gotta tell you this. Once you hear that, oh no you didn't, you gotta just run because it's all bad news from there.
Look at this guy. He sounds like he just recovered from something.
You do. I fled.
Yeah.
Because I'm in college. I'm coming out of the cafeteria. It's late at night. I got a hot chocolate in my hand. Some guy bumps into me coming out of the door, and about 2 or 3 drops of this hot chocolate hits this black chick's sweatpants. She goes into the, oh no you didn't. Like, huge scene. Now the whole campus center is watching us. She grabs the full cup out of my hand, throws it in my eyes, piping hot, right out of there.
That's assault. That's you can't do that. That's a charge. That's literally that's a charge. You can't do that.
Straight out of the cafeteria hot chocolate, but that's still not enough. Now her man has her in one of these arm locks. She's still, oh no you didn't, oh no you didn't.
Disaster.
Like arms flailing, legs flailing, like he had to protect her from me. Meanwhile, I'm standing there like blind.
Imagine how embarrassed you are as the boyfriend. Imagine how embarrassed you are at what just happened. What a mess. All because she can't control herself.
From hot chocolate.
She threw hot chocolate.
You can literally go blind from that garbage. It's not funny.
That's extreme.
Yeah. Well, once you hear that, oh no, you didn't. You gotta just get out of there.
Yeah, that's code for run.
Man, yeah.
All right. Thanks, John. Let's go to Jim in Brooklyn. What's up, Jim?
Yo, what's happening, guys?
Hey.
A similar situation happened to me about 8 years ago. My wife was pregnant with our first kid. We walk into a small movie theater in the Heights here in Brooklyn. And you know how women get, she was irritable. So we're sitting down listening to the movie. And all of a sudden, two young African-American girls were sitting in the theater. they
Nice
talking
description.
and yapping away, right? All right, so my wife is getting a little restless, and you know, and I felt the same way, but what am I going to do with two girls? So all of a sudden, like halfway during the movie theater, these girls were talking the whole time. My wife just turns around and like a spit coming out of her mouth, shut the fuck up. And then the two girls, like, no, she didn't. And then I'm saying to myself, oh shit, here we go. I mean, what am I gonna do? We'll fight two girls? So when we leave the theater after the movie, the two girls are standing outside waiting to beat up my wife.
What a mess. Right, yeah, that's just great. So you are being disrespectful, talking during the whole movie, and now they're the problem, right, for calling you out.
She's 8 months pregnant.
Oh, man. Yeah, you don't want the after the theater fight.
No. But, you know, but in terms of the situation being the way it was, what was I going to do? I had to jump in between if these two girls were going to grapple my wife. There's no way I was going to let them grab her and try to knock her on the floor. But it was one of the funniest situations. But like Anthony was saying before, you just slump down in your seat and you turn around. I turned around to my wife and I said, please, it's just two girls.
I've seen brawls going on in movie theaters where a guy is sitting there and the girl says something or he says something, and it's a group of Puerto Rican or black kids or something like that. You could usually shut white kids up. You really can in certain theaters, certain places, certain ages. In most cases,
yeah, I agree.
But the only reason I know that is because I've seen people try.
Yeah. Your girl should never be doing stuff like this. She should never feel that it's okay for her to speak like that in public, because effectively she's speaking on your behalf, which means she's the leader of the relationship and not you. So no. Okay, we're going to end the video there. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit all for notifications, drop me a donation like Hunter M, Adrian R, and Tom M, share this video, buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks, and of course, go to my Patreon and subscribe, patreon.com/theheliosblog. Thank you so much for listening, especially if you listen to the end. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.